Hi, fourth grade. My name is Miss Erickson. I'm a fourth grade teacher at Jardine Elementary. I will be one of the three teachers that will be helping you teach social studies through this e-learning experience. We are actually going to start our journey in the West region of the United States with lesson 1. Today we're going to learn to identify the states and their capitals in the West region. We're going to know that we have all of this when we can identify all 11 states and their capitals in the West region. The first vocabulary word we're going to focus on is the West. It's the region of the United States that includes 11 states, and we're going to talk about capitals of states. Luckily, we should know what a capital is because we live in the capital of Kansas and Topeka. But it's a city located within a state that holds government buildings and usually higher up government officials, such as the governor. We are going to begin by watching a short video that introduces the West. And here we go.
Is it true that the U.S. states with the smallest and largest populations are both located in the West? Yes. Wyoming, with miles of open space, has fewer people than any other state. And California, with big cities and sprawling suburbs, has the most. The West is a vast and varied region, reaching from the cold tundra of Alaska to the hot Mojave Desert of California. It includes the snow-capped Rocky Mountains and the volcanoes of Hawaii, more than 2,000 miles off the Pacific coast. There are dense forests, beautiful beaches, and bustling cities like Los Angeles, the second largest city in the United States. With a wealth of natural resources, the West has long drawn people from across the United States and from countries around the world. Today, they help make the culture of this region as varied as its land. To find out more about the West, read the book.
And that is exactly what we are going to do. Through these lessons, we will be taking you chapter by chapter through the West regions of the United States. The very first thing that I will want you to have is a journal of some kind. The district will be providing you some, but until then you can use paper. If you need to just wait until those are provided, then that's okay too. If you have a journal or a piece of paper that is ready to go, I would like you to get it, and I would like us to begin by labeling your journal. You're going to use this journal every day for your social studies lessons. So for today, I have social studies lesson 1 labeled at the top. So far, I listed 1 through 11, but I also am going to have a few more responses. So on this page, we're going to try to find the truth. Everything you are about to read is true except for one of the sentences on this page. So it says, which one is true? The first one says, California condors are the largest flying birds in North America. So if I were you, for number 1, I would put true or false as your guess, because we're going to come back to this at the end of the unit and decide which one was true or false from what we read. The second question is, the Oregon Trail was 100 miles or 161 kilometers long. If you need to pause the video now to be able to write those answers down, that would be a good time to pause and then come back to the video so we can continue. These are the regions of the United States. Throughout school, hopefully you guys have already been learning about these different regions. Like I said, now we're going to focus on the West region that's currently located over here. I would like to point out that you see down here in the bottom left-hand corner, Hawaii and Alaska. Know that these are not actually on the map right here. I always hate that the maps have to show it this way, but Alaska is actually up here through Canada, as they showed in the video, back over in this section, kind of where my mouse is up at the top left part of the screen, and Hawaii is way off the Pacific coast over on this side. They all are still a part of the United States, and that's what we're going to learn about, is how we gained their land. Okay, the next thing I want in your journal is for you to, like I said, label 1 through 11. What we are going to do is we are going to write down all 11 states and their capitals. So, for example, number 1, I'm going to start off with Juneau, Alaska. So I'm going to just go ahead on number 1 and I'm going to write Juneau, Juneau. EAU. And remember, anytime it goes city, then state, you need a comma between. So I'm going to write Juneau, comma, Alaska. There is my example for that one. You will want to do this for all 11 states, as you can see where they're posted on here. Now, each capital is in black, and where their capital is actually located is the black dot. And then the state is located in the lighter colors of the different blue. I would pause this page again, make sure you get all of these listed, and then I'm going to have one more final journal question for you. The last question, so you would have had 3 journal entries on this specific lesson. Most of the time we're only going to do about 2, but you will, like I said, need your journal for every lesson. You should have had your true-false answers that you'll come back to at the end of the unit. You will have your 11 states and capitals, and your third journal entry is going to be, what state in the West region interests you the most and why? So maybe you've heard something about this state before. Maybe the name just sounded interesting. We just want to be able to spark your interest about what you guys are going to learn. Thank you so much, 4th grade. Tomorrow you are going to continue to learn more about the West region. I look forward to working with you guys. Bye.